perfectly cooked golden roast chicken. Guys, I actually think this is the best roast chicken I have ever made, and it comes down to charcoal cooking. Now, whether you're a seasoned pro or a beginner, it can sometimes seem a little intimidating, but if you've got the right information, my friends, it's actually very simple. I'm gonna break it down start to finish. Let's make my best Thai style charcoal roast chicken. So I think there are a lot of videos that either assume knowledge or give you too much information. But for me, the magic of charcoal barbecuing is very simple if you know what you're dealing with. You'll see that at its very core, we have this beautiful ceramic base is what really captures all of the heat and the fire and the flame. This is the magical part of a ceramic grill like this. We also have a bottom vent and a top vent, and those are the two things that will help you control your heat. And that, my friends, the other thing though, is lighting up this guy, which is also very easy. Let's do it. So we want to get in here to the bottom of our grill. So I'm just going to take these top parts off, take your fire basket out. Now I'm going to start with paper, and now my fire lighters, scatter those in, basket goes in, and now the charcoal. I have here my lump charcoal. This is what's going to give us the flavor, and it's really natural. It's basically just carbonized wood. So while my clever barbecue is doing its thing with the charcoal, I'm going to do my thing with the chicken and a marinade. Now, I've specifically chosen chicken for this beginner's guide because I really think it's the best kind of protein to start with to build up your skills on a charcoal barbecue. Now, I'm going to go with the spatchcocking method today. So I just need to grab my chicken, flip him over, cut through the backbone. And here we flip again and just give this a little press down. And the reason why this is a really good way to prepare your chicken is that it will allow it to cook faster on the barbecue and more evenly. Now let's do the marinade. So my marinade here is really simple because I think the star of the show with the flavors really is the charcoal. So it's a Thai marinade, starts off with some garlic, some coriander root. So that's the stem or the root part of the coriander bunch. There's a whole bunch of really root kind of I was going to say rooty, but that's not really what you're going to say, is it? There's a lot of the root end, which I'm going to take a little bit of that off and pop that in. White peppercorns, salt, and I'm just going to pound this to a rather smooth-ish kind of paste. Okay, so when you get to this sort of situation here, that's when you can add in the rest of the ingredients. So fish sauce, just a little dash here of sweet soy sauce just for some color, and some turmeric. Mix all of that together and that's our marinade. Okay, let's get this on the chicken. Now this marinade, I'm just gonna rub it all over the top here. I just really love it because it gives the skin a really nice color as it's roasting and some of that flavor as well, of course. Now in an ideal world, you would let this marinate overnight, but you know what? I'm not always that organized, and I find that you get really good flavor even just with like 5 minutes or so. Just a little more salt on the top here. Now this guy's good to get roasting. Let's finish off the setup in the barbecue. So I think one of the exciting things about charcoal cooking is that there is just a little bit of like know-how that you need to get things like really right. So I love how here you have 2 different levels that you can be cooking at. There's a grate here, there's a grate on top, and I can change these things around. So I want to do more of like an indirect cooking kind of situation for this. So I'm just going to remove this grate. Now this also comes with your Firehawk Kamado grill, and it is a ceramic plate. There's 2 of them, so you can use them like a pizza stone, but they're also a heat deflector. So they go in here, grill goes back on top, put it up fairly high above the heat, and now my chicken can go in. So I've placed my chicken over the heat deflector away from the direct coals so I don't get any burning flare-ups as the chicken cooks. So this is going to give it a really lovely even roast. Now this goes down. So for poultry, we're going to go between 2 and 3, and down on this bottom vent, we're going to open it up just 1/4 of the way. And that should give us a nice like 180 Celsius roast. While my chicken's cooking, I'm going to make my Thai style chimichurri. I just need a whole load of some coriander, a whole load of some parsley, very finely chop that, add that into a bowl along with some chopped onion, garlic, really finely grated, dried oregano, along with some paprika, just a sprinkle of chili flakes, some salt, some olive oil, give all of that a really good mix, and then we're gonna tang it up with like the juice of 2 limes. Mix all of that together, and that one is ready to go. So this is looking really good at this point. We're sort of at the halfway. I'm just gonna flip this around. So see how I've got this really lovely color here? I'm aiming to get that on the other side. But wow, that's looking good. I mean, it's perfection. This is what I love about using a charcoal grill for roasting a chicken. Look at the color, the smell, amazing, and perfectly evenly cooked. I mean, look at this chicken, it's so juicy. Look at that. So here we go, guys, my Thai-style charcoal chicken. If you have not tried cooking on a Firehawk Kamado grill, you need to, because this flavor, the juiciness, all the things, so good. Can I eat this now or what?